one of the things you always want to make sure you do is field test your gear. I had this rain suit, I bought it about 2 years ago. Had it in my bug out bag. Never had an opportunity to really utilize it. It's always been packed up. So I figured I'd go ahead and break it out today since we have a nice big heavy rainstorm going on. And I'm going to test to see if it's waterproof as it states. Now just because you see things on YouTube or in a commercial or whatever, you know, people saying that your gear is always good to go and this is the best stuff since sliced bread. Never take the person's word for it. The gear that they have, that particular brand, or that particular piece of gear that they have, may work great for them and it may not be, you know, faulty or whatever. And the piece of gear that you have, the exact same brand, model, and everything, there may be something wrong with it. The stitching, in this case, maybe the waterproofing that's on it. As you'll notice, a lot of times you get brand new tents that say waterproof. Even Gore-Tex, I've had problems with that. Just because it says it's waterproof does not mean that it actually is. So always want to get out here, especially on a day like this, nice pouring down rain thunderstorm, and test your gear. So what I'm going to do today is see how waterproof this is, and if it's not, then I need to add something to it to ensure that it's ready to go at all times. So I'm going to stand out here for a little bit, probably about maybe 20 minutes, and I'm going to see how well this does. Now if the water's beaten off, it's pretty good. Some of the material is getting a little wet in spots, but the key test is going to see how wet my shirt gets underneath as well as my jeans. So I'm going to stand under the overhang of my roof where the heavier rainfall is coming down that's pouring off, and I'm also going to sit down in these seats here behind the camera where the water's pulling up to see how well the trousers go. Overall, the trousers are doing pretty good. I don't see any wet spots and materials beaten off. The jacket, like I said, is kind of hit or miss. So I'm going to stand in here and test this, and I'll get back to you guys. It's coming down out here. I'm going to sit in this little bit of water here in this chair for a little bit and see how well the trousers work out for me. See if you had any leaks in them. Well, so far nothing. It's nice and cool in the ass. So I'll sit here for about 3-4 minutes and see how things go. On a side note, whenever you go to purchase any of your outerwear such as Gore-Tex or nylon rain gear, always make sure that you wear it and size it so it's a little bit larger than what your normal clothes are. So if you're wearing, say, a pair of medium trousers or a medium shirt, you want to get a large, or possibly large for the trousers, definitely. Large or maybe even extra large, 1 or 2 sizes larger for the parka. The reason being, of course, is you don't want it to be restrictive on your body. You want it to be able to move with you and not bind and restrict. Also, it's going to be designed to fit over, say, such as my rain gear that I have. Is basically, I'm keeping this for year-round use. And I do have Gore-Tex that I can use for colder weather, but of course, Gore-Tex is going to be a little bit bulkier, and I'm keeping that mainly in my truck. So I'm trying to keep this designed for year-round use. So I've got this jacket to be 2 sizes larger to accommodate any kind of fleece or wool sweaters, long john polypros and such nature such as that to wear up underneath of it. So again, just a note for those of you out there, make sure you get your gear sized a little bit larger for all your outerwear. All right, the rainstorm has passed by now. It was good to get out and test my gear. I've been wanting to do it for a few months now, but just hadn't slipped my mind. So the results I got from this was that the rain jacket, it leaked a little, well, not leaked, but had some mild dampness come through around the shoulder area. My shirt got a little bit wet. Inside the sleeves was a little bit wet as well. The trousers fared pretty good. Just a little bit of dampness in at the seat area, sitting down in the water for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is get a can of Scotch Guard or Camp Guard go ahead and use the whole can on the trousers and the jacket. Let it dry, and then it'll be good to go. From past experience using the product, I know that it definitely will repel the water. So don't always take the word of the manufacturer saying something's waterproof, or the word from somebody else saying, hey, it's great, you know, I've had no problems. They probably didn't, but it doesn't mean that you won't. So don't leave stuff in packages, don't leave stuff brand new just to put away, say, yeah, my bag has been packed and it's ready to roll. You don't know it's ready to go until you have to use it, and when that time comes, may be the wrong time, because it might fail on you and it could be a life or death situation. So take from this, always get out, field test your gear, and you will be good to go when time comes. Alright, so subscribe if you like, please leave some comments, and we'll get back to you in the next video. Alright, take care and God bless.